I meet billionaires and they're depressed because they don't have a complete life. And if you're given something without working for it, it's empty. You value what you work for.
But that's genuinely why I love Closers Cult so much. It's not a family, but it really is like a brotherhood. If you want to be a master networker, you have to be the guy that increases people's energy because they want to hang out with you more.
The source of how to connect with them, but everyone and anyone, is to truly view yourself as one of one and develop internal confidence that comes from within and is not based on any external factor.
So I got arrested at like 15, 14.
Who do I want to be? What are the character traits I need to develop? What are the values I need to develop? What is the network I need to develop to live the life I want to live?
The most common traits of hyper successful people, one of them was a deficiency in like their self-worth from some trauma, some pain they had. They're still running away. They still like hate the judgment they had as a kid.
What was your lowest moment in sales and how did you bounce back?
Getting fired from a men's health offer I was on. What would your piece of advice be to a guy that looks at that and goes, man, like, how do I become like Piero? Like, how do I become so good with women?
There's probably something in your life right now that you know you need to do, not just in a work scenario, but personal scenario too. And do it. To you, what's the meaning of life?
It really is just like constantly.
If you could have one song
Yeah.
that was the backdrop of your life, what would it be?
Do It Myself by Russ.
Play it.
Yeah.
How's it go? I don't know.
It's actually a banger. It's actually a banger. You'll see why. Let's skip it. That's the whole track.
That's good.
Yeah?
Shout out to Skinny Society, Liv Schmidt.
Who's that? Play it. I bet it's a gay
No.
song.
Liv Schmidt is this girl who I've started following on Instagram. She just
Okay.
promotes anorexia, I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
So yeah, shout out to Liv Schmidt for promoting anorexic girls.
I thought you like anorexic girls.
I don't like anorexic.
We're starting this pod off
slim.
wild.
This is a bad way to start a podcast. So the reason I say it is Nickelback. Nickelback, Rockstar is my song. Let's play it. You know the most shredded I got was because in that song it says, I want to be a big rock star. Something like, all I do is smoke cigars and be skinny, and it's like about models and that stuff.
What
and
about
sometimes
that?
I'm like, huh?
What about that resonated with you?
What about that resonated with me?
Yeah.
It's like that rock star lifestyle that I've always wanted to live. And the reason I love my life so much now, I literally have cried recently about how fucking good my life is.
Such a
It's because I actually live my fucking dreams.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. Anyway, that song's a baller song. Not gonna lie.
It's true, bro. Like literally 6 months ago, didn't know anyone in Dubai. Come here. Literally the sole reason I know half the people I know. Master connector. How do you do it, man? How can
do I
someone
do
be
it?
like you?
The resonator.
Yeah. How does someone
Retard
become...
Riz is what you need.
So it's like brain rot content,
Brain
but
rot
it
content.
works. So
Nah,
what do you do?
Do you actually
that-
want the source?
Yeah, give me
do you
the
want
source.
the source of how to connect with them, but everyone and anyone, is to truly view yourself as one of one and develop internal confidence that comes from within and is not based on any external factor. If you can see yourself as one of one and have internal deep confidence, you will connect with anyone. Plus, you have to be comfortable with yourself. I'm so comfortable with myself. When people are around me, they're put at ease because they know that I'm comfortable. And it's a nice vibe to be around.
I agree. I don't disagree.
Plus, I have fun. And I don't think enough people place emphasis on having fun. What's the meaning of life?
Whoa. It really is just like constantly progressing.
Okay.
Just mastery. Like, so Dan asked me this on the pod and no one's going to believe me because he said, let me ask you the question and I'll tell you my answer after. If I gave you a dice, you roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you lose everything you have. Like everything. Friends, money, assets, whatever you've got, it's gone. You start again. You roll a 6, you get $1 billion. Would you roll?
No.
Why?
I live like, I've met billionaires and I live better lives than them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, the journey is what makes it fun. I meet billionaires and they're fucking depressed because they don't have a complete life. And if you're given something without working for it, it's empty. You value what you work for.
So now, this is the same question. Same thing, but you roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get $1 billion. You roll a 6, you lose everything. Do you roll?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get $1 billion.
Yeah.
6. No, because I'm honestly truly happy with who I am.
Okay. So that was the exact same answer I gave because I said the same thing as you. The journey's the destination.
Yeah.
That's where fulfillment, that's where meaning comes from. Now, he pushed back and asked a really good thing. Couldn't you just take the $1 billion and then give it away? And then you keep progressing anyway. You go back to how your life was, but you give it away. Think about all the people you could help.
You could. Where's this $1 billion come from?
It's hypothetical.
Yeah, no,
Ty Lopez asked
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, you lose it all.
Yeah. Lose everything you got.
To be annoying, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like, money's not even real.
Yeah.
So does it matter?
Well, so this is the thing, right? So my dilemma was, I said to Dan, yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good
but
point.
then if I had the $1 billion, do I trust myself to just give it away and start back? Excuse me, just where I am today. That's a bit harder because once the money's in my account, there's a lot of things.
That's true.
A lot of selfish desires that I would want to do with $1 billion. Probably a lot of fun that I would want to have.
That's fair. No, that's very fair. That's very fair.
You asked me what the meaning of life was.
What is it to you?
The journey, building. And like, it's not actually that sexy because it sounds cool. Yeah, the journey, the building. But like in reality, there's a lot of times where it fucking sucks. You just got to keep going. But then it's on the other side. That's where you're like, I'm a G. That's why you have so much confidence because you've been through some shit.
Andy Elliott yesterday said that one of the things that differentiates the most successful people from the not successful people is how fucked up they are. Do you think that's true?
I think he's right in a sense because part of the most common traits of hyper successful people, one of them was a deficiency in like their self-worth, right? Like they're always fighting to like from some trauma, some pain they had. Like they're still running away. They still like hate the judgment they had as a kid. So that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio is short as well. Like height is a thing as well. Like
saw
Leonardo DiCaprio, you saw that one from Ty Lopez.
Yeah.
Who else? Like Justin Bieber as well. Jeff Bezos was bullied for his height. And now he's like one of the richest men on earth.
But I don't think that's statistically true though. I think that's an anecdote because the statistics are that all of the presidents are on average like taller.
I think it's like a bell curve. Like I think it's one of those things where like for most people it does nothing. But what it can do is like push some of the extreme cases.
Like if Andrew Tate was 5'5",
He wouldn't have the same.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Unless he's like,
but like the Tates are a weird case because they are people that truly have it all in a sense. Now I haven't met them personally, but they're tall. They're actually good looking and jacked and rich and funny
and know how to fight.
Yeah. So they are like the complete like alpha male archetype. That's why I think that's part of why they've blown up so much and been such a father figure to so many people is because they really embody all these angles of like the true man or whatever you want to call it.
There's someone worth aspiring to be.
Yeah,
that's what Andy said. Don't chase the money, chase the man.
Yeah.
I
completely agree with that too. That reminded me of Phil Mosey's quote. That's part of why I moved here and why I took this opportunity originally with the whole move to Dubai. Because I said to myself, okay, who do I want to be? What are the character traits I need to develop? What are the values I need to develop? What is the network I need to develop to live the life I want to live? Network's being built. You're watching it real time. Character traits are being built. Confidence is being built. Values, core traits, like I am becoming that guy. I just feel like my reality is catching up now.
Did you always have that?
Have what?
All those traits?
No. Something that really hit me that Andy Elliott also said yesterday was the fact that one of the hardest things to do when you really want to level up is to cut what those close to you think about you. And part of why I'm so happy that I moved here to Dubai is because what it allowed, I remember it was like a dark, like late night, like 2 a.m. And I genuinely was like just looking out the fucking window. I was living on the Palm in some high rise, and I was just seeing all the different villas there and the lights. And it was crazy. I was thinking, oh my God, like this is actually my opportunity to truly craft the individual I've always wanted to be. Because I came here with some friends, but not really like I came here basically knowing no one. And I've always wanted to live the life that I'm starting to live. And I remember it was that pivotal moment, like me literally in my pants, staring out over the water, over the Palm. And I thought to myself, I'm going to fucking do it. And I'm going to be almost like a crazy person. Also, like Andy Elliott said, and just leave everything out there. And you guys, like, you see me, you're literally like, this guy's cooked. He doesn't fucking sleep. Yeah. It's true. Like, I genuinely do try my ass off.
Yeah.
To become that guy.
That's why I think Dubai is such an inspiring place, because it's not just the people that you meet. It's just the fucking place itself. Like on the Palm, you're literally looking at someone's vision that they had.
Yeah.
Like none of the Palm was there. That's all man-made, bad or good.
Yeah.
Someone had a vision and they made it happen with their words and their thoughts. I've been going on runs recently.
Oh, cool.
Around
Downtown,
yeah. And you just like, I go past the mall, look at all these like tall ass buildings at night with all the neon lights. Like you can't not be inspired.
Yeah, it's
you just see
cool.
like, it's like you're in the future.
Yeah, you're actually wired different here.
Yeah. What are the negatives of Dubai?
Negatives of Dubai. I think Dubai has almost... one of the negatives that I've sensed in Dubai is that there are a lot more people here that have a very transactional nature. I don't know if it's an American thing.
Interesting.
You said, I mean, you went to the US, right?
Yeah.
You said you felt like some of these people, it's quite transactional relationships.
Yeah.
You have that more here. 100% it's a US
Then
influence. Than Europe. I'm
Okay.
from London.
I haven't been to London, but I would say compared to Miami, definitely more transactional.
It's a sliding scale, you know? So that's how I see it. Checking my food.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say that's a downside. Other downsides of Dubai is now it's getting fucking hot.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Runs are
not nice.
pain in the arse.
June, July, August, September, not the best.
Yeah, we're just coming into June. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of works out perfect. It forces you to travel.
Yeah, it's true. No, I mean, that's why you have so many entrepreneurs here. It's actually so good.
Everyone goes to Bali,
But
Europe.
the fun, wherever you live, there's going to be a trade-off, right? This is what people forget. People are like, oh, it's man-made. I mean, that's one thing. There's not as much nature, but also I counter that because if you go to places like Ras Al Khaimah, if you go to like Fujairah, which is really beautiful, like naturally very beautiful. I've been hiking here. You've seen like me do this shit. People are like, no one fucking does that.
But no one's there. No one's there.
That's the point.
Yeah.
When you go hiking in nature, you want it to be empty, no?
Okay, but compared to Australia, right?
No, it's very different.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is a counterpoint to my own point,
Yeah.
which is there's not as much nature and natural beauty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think like I wouldn't, at least right now, I don't think I would live here like permanently. I think here for me is a 3 to 5 year, come in, make a bunch of money, build the business, get to the point where tax doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like I make so much it doesn't even matter.
That's fair.
And then go back. I think I would live in Australia. The more I travel, the more I appreciate Australia.
What do you like about it?
The people are actually like really cool. The nature in the sense that like, yes, you got the trees, the beaches are gorgeous. Like probably the best in the world. Aside from islands. And the air is just like clean. Like it's actually fresh. Like it's not that bad here. Like in Bangkok, it's actually really bad. Like after like a month, I start to notice it. Here, I don't really notice it that much.
Fair.
In Australia, I walk outside, it's like crisp. It's just nice. I miss that. And family. But
yeah, that's fair.
it's not Australia.
I think for me, I think that's one of the problems that Dubai has is actually having people that want to stay here for a long time.
Yeah.
And that lends itself to that more transactional relationship thing.
That's
you
true.
know? I'm lucky because like the friends that I've made, we all travel the whole world constantly. And I'm someone that I know I'm just going to travel the next few years. So it doesn't really fucking matter to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to be really fucking rich. I'll have a private jet and shit. So it doesn't matter. Like when you have that much money, like the world's a very close place or very, yeah, very connected place. So that's like my mindset. So I don't really give a fuck. And maybe that's like part of why I make these connections. Because even like you, I could be like, well, you know, like we're gonna go back to Australia. So what's the point? I'm like, nah, you're a G. Like, fuck it. We'll go on the 737. Yeah.
737. What's that?
It's a private jet.
Oh,
It's a big jet. It's a big jet.
Nice. Yeah.
Gulfstream. I actually want a Gulfstream. G500.
I don't even know about jets.
You need to look
That's
up.
a problem.
You need to.
I need to know what I'm gonna have.
You want an underrated networking hack? Know about private jets, know about classic cars, know about old films. The reason I say old films and classic cars, it differentiates you from, I want a Lamborghini.
That's true.
It shows class, and the people you network with, why did I say old films? Who are the people with money? They're typically older, 40, 50, 60, 70, right? If you want like good mentors that have been through it and have the reps and have the experience, talk to them in their language. And their language is, oh, you know Steve Bullitt?
Yeah.
You know, like this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, so with the older guys that you connect with, do you ever become friends with them?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two that I'm like quite close with.
Okay.
Even Rizwan, I'm getting close with him. He's older.
Yeah, he's cool.
You know? There's like a guy called Tony that is actually really cool. This guy called Tony, shout out. I've been friends with this guy since I was like 18, 19 when I first went to Thailand, and I met him in a fucking gym. This guy like went like early internet money, did like one-way flight to Thailand. And I told him like my dreams and aspirations from that age. And like I sent him my photos from Monaco, and he was like, bro, you're actually fucking doing it. And that's what people don't realize about me, to be fair. You see me on this progress. I've wanted this for like 5-6 years. Longer. I like looked through my phone, like 2015 on my phone is like fucking photos of like these villas and these trips and shit like that. I actually think it started because my parents used to get this Sunday magazine every other Sunday from the Financial Times called How to Spend It. And this magazine is so cool. It's literally like a lookbook. It's made for like this like short magazine. It's just like expensive shit made for like financiers, people who make a lot of fucking money in London who just want to spend their money. They're like, it's literally called How to Spend It.
Find ways to spend
You know
money.
what I mean? Because like this villa, like go to this trip, get this boat, get this handbag, get this. It's just like rich people shit.
Yeah.
And I would like flick through that when I was like 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever.
Yeah.
And I would find that inspirational. I remember I would like cut it out and like put it in like a diary and shit like that, even when I was super young. So now I'm starting to get a taste of it. That's why I'm so fucking happy. I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you not find yourself like, even now that you're having these cool things, you're like, all right, what's next? You're like, on to the next thing. Okay, now we got to do this. We got to do this.
Kind of. But I also, this is actually probably one of my downsides. I think I enjoy the present moment a lot.
Why is that a downside?
Because I don't know if I spend enough time actually thinking like, okay, like, what do I need? I don't know. The reason I say it was a downside is because I was like, do I work enough? But I actually do work quite hard.
I don't think being present is a downside at all. I struggle with that. I'll hit a huge month, a record month. I'll have all these milestones. I'll do all this cool stuff. And then within a day, 2 days, it's like, all right, what's next? Oh, now I got to go to Europe. Now I got to go here. There's always something more. Oh, cool, we hit this number. We got to hit the next one. I struggle with that.
Fair.
So how do you stay present? How do you do it, man?
How do you do it? What's the source? What's the source to being present? Read the book called The Power of Now. It's a really, really good book.
I don't
changed
read.
my life. I don't read enough now. But
what's the key takeaways from the book? If I'm lazy.
what TLDR? Just really, I think being in a state of gratitude and realizing you have nothing else but the now.
Tell me more.
Breathe deeply.
I don't breathe, bro.
Try it.
No, I actually don't. Like, my breaths are very shallow.
Breathe deeply. Honestly.
Like, all day.
Like, even, I mean, you can even do it now, right? Like, what's 5 things? Well, how does it go? Okay, we'll try it. I'm going to fuck this up, but what's 5 things that you can smell right now? What's 5 things that you can see? Let's do this.
Okay.
You know?
You got your red jacket,
Yep.
your brown eyes.
Really look though.
I'm looking into your eyes.
Okay, go for it.
That was so gay. Red jacket. There's a moon behind you. There's these lights. There's a tiger on the wall. Couches. There's 5.
Okay, now close your eyes. What's 4 things that you can hear?
Ooh. Okay, we got the aircon. There's like my mind's static. I just heard something else. I don't know what that was.
Probably Shreya screaming in the background somewhere.
A Kareem driver.
Korean driver.
That's all I can hear right now, but we're not outside.
That's fine. That's fine. What's something you can smell?
The aircon. My shirt. My scent.
Your sweat.
Yeah, my scent.
What's something you can feel? You know,
Sweat.
maybe not just on your hands, but in your clothes. You feel your clothes on you.
My left
feel your
shoe is
trousers?
quite tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. My watch.
What's
My
something?
pants.
What do you taste in your mouth?
Victory. No. My saliva.
Fine.
Yeah.
Do you think that helped you become more present?
It actually did. Yeah. My mind wasn't on anything else.
Yeah. What else do you have except for now?
I just get like caught up in the moment, you know? It's always something to do. All right,
But
cool.
the people that do the most are people, I'd argue, that are fully present and you're not thinking. You're just flowing because you go into a state of acceptance. I'll give an example. You probably have some task that you need to do. You ever just sit there, you open your laptop and you just start working and then you stop thinking, it just gets done like that? The reason it was so easy is because you were fully into a state of acceptance. Now that's the thing, that's for like a piece of work. Imagine you lived your whole life like that.
That you just accept whatever's happening is happening
Yeah.
and you just go through it.
Yeah. Roll with the punches, like Mike Tyson, you know. Boom, boom, boom. You know?
But like, what do you do when you're bored? Like, you know, I'm doing this podcast. Like, I'm bored.
Can you just enjoy your own company?
That's, yeah.
I mean, counterpoint. I'm moving out where I'm living, and I said to Solomon, like, what's something that's like wrong with me?
Oh.
I asked because I've lived with her, so I was like, tell me. She said, I don't spend enough time with myself, and it's very true. But I don't know if it's from a point of lack or a point of. I don't think it's from a point of. I don't know how to phrase it. I think it's just because I'm so fucking connected.
It's more want than need.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
But I would say mine leans more towards need than want, actually, if I'm brutally honest. Because I can be alone, and there are moments where I'm on my own and I'm just like so happy.
Fair.
I'm just like, this is sick. But there's also moments where I'm on my own and I'm like, man, I'm bored. Like, I just want to be with people.
Fair.
I do enjoy being with people.
Fair.
I get energy from it.
That's cool. But it's also because of who you're around.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true, actually. I'm not often around people that bring my energy down, but that's probably because they bring my energy down.
But 100%. It's a choice. And you would have made it subconsciously.
If you want to be a master networker, you have to be the guy that increases people's energy because they want to hang out with you more.
Do you think I do that?
Yeah.
It's not, I don't mean this in a cocky way, it's not by accident that our group is our group. I thought about this yesterday. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. Well, yesterday we were with Trish.
Yeah.
And she was talking to me. She was like, the other day, I think I left the room when we were at Shreya's house. She was like, how come, like, how is it that like it feels like family and it feels like home?
Yeah.
It really does. It's a really beautiful thing, you know?
It
You know,
actually
you watch anyone watching at home, you watch like Scooby-Doo or something like that. That's like our little gang. It's true. I'm Fred. No, I'm joking.
I'm Scooby.
Oh, that's cool. Fuck. I'm the dog. I'm the dirty dog. Anyway, Trish, she was telling me about it yesterday. And I was like, well, the thing is that It's also because I've met so many people. I know like how to filter people really well, and I can see this is also what Andy Elliott said. He said he looks into people's eyes. I look into people's eyes for a glimmer and presence and lightness in the eyes. It's fucking hard to explain and very asatirical, but it's generally something that I look for. And in doing that, I really think that our little gang is very genuine. You know, all of us are win-win.
Who was the first? Like, how did you construct this group? Who was the first person you met in the group? Shreya?
No, I've met Oscar in December.
Okay.
And then I met Seema early on.
In
Seema,
Dubai?
Oscar, yeah. Oscar I met in Dubai. Seema I met everyone in Dubai.
Yeah.
So I met Oscar and Seema probably first.
Yeah.
Then like Trish and you at similar time, and Shreya also similar-ish time.
Okay.
I don't know, Rosa as well, like really recent.
Well, most of the people watching this probably don't have context on who these people are. So, like, maybe as a group, like, what were the collective traits that you're like, okay, these people would go good together?
So, like, I think the traits of our group are like, we're all ambitious in some capacity, even though it's in different avenues. Now, I actually think that's a very healthy thing. I also think it's healthy that there's guys and girls in our little group.
Yeah.
Because you have like a natural balance.
I agree.
You know? We've got different experiences. We're at like different parts of this journey, you know? We all genuinely really care about each other. Genuine people. We all have family traditional values. You know, we all really care about our families. It's true.
Yeah.
We all value relationships. We value quality time, all of us. So those things is what I look for, you know?
It really is like a family. It's actually quite beautiful.
It's very beautiful. Yeah. And I really appreciate those moments, you know?
Even the other
I
night
try
when
to.
we were eating Indian and Oscar was about to catch the fly, that was like really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are the moments to me that every moment matters, but it's those like special glimmers. Like that's what I'm going to remember. I'm not going to remember like just, I don't know, like some random dinner.
The
with
expensive
random,
sushi.
I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, whatever. But it's who's at the table, not where the table is.
100%. 100%. Yeah. That's really true. So what did you see? So when we hit the gym, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you did this on purpose. I actually just remembered this. Okay. When I first met you, because we barely spoke online, you just said, text me when you're in Dubai. Text you when I was in Dubai. We hit a workout. At the workout, I had a sense like I had to qualify to you for you to connect me with other people. Did you do that on purpose? You fucking did that on purpose.
Yeah, a little
100%.
bit. Because I didn't know you.
Yeah, no, fair.
I'm very well connected in Dubai.
Yeah.
I always have people asking me for stuff.
Yeah.
And so I like genuinely, when I say I live the reality of a hot girl, I kind of fucking do, you know?
Filtering.
Just like a girl who's like just like an attractive girl who's like, is this guy weird or not? I kind of have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? So I have to ask you questions. I have to see who you're about because there are a lot of bullshitters here.
Do you remember what you asked me? Like
No,
what the
do
main
you?
ones? No, not really. So what gave you the vibe? Like, okay, Orlando's a G.
I think just like actually like understanding your why, understanding your journey. Like I like going to the gym with people when you meet them because you can actually see if they train hard, you know. It's a bit ironic I say that because I haven't been very good with training recently. This guy here. So those are certain things. Just like, can you have a laugh? You know? I meet some people, they're very serious. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know? It's also what you value though, right? I'd say we have similar values.
Yeah. What are our values? I've never even thought about what my values are.
What do you think they are? Take some time.
I know it's like, it's thrown around so much, so I feel cringe saying it, but like genuinely being authentic, like genuinely like just being who you are. Like if you swear, cool. If you like, you know, believe certain things, cool. Like you just fucking own it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go on.
It's a bit, can I push a bit?
Yeah.
You say that and I think you're really good at that.
Yeah.
Why is it that on stage yesterday when they gave you the mic, you weren't that?
Because I was scared of people's judgment. Yeah.
You know what you need to do? Can I give some advice?
Yeah, go.
I think you should be more scared of your own self-judgment than other people's judgment.
See, I can know that on a theoretical basis because I've done that with my social media.
Okay.
Because that used to stop me from posting, was caring what other people think. And I've gotten over that. Now I don't really care. Unless it's someone I really respect.
Fair.
But like yesterday, like I'll just be 100% honest.
No, go for it.
Like you got Andy Elliott there. You got all these people that I don't know that are in Dubai. Maybe some are really successful. And I was like, damn, I don't want them to think I'm a loser. Yeah, I don't want to fuck this up. So like I can know that theoretically, and I know that by me caring, it comes across worse. But how do you get over that?
How do you think you get over it?
By doing it more. Yeah. Because like the first speech I gave in front of people, I was pretty fucking nervous for like the first 10 minutes. My voice was a bit shaky. And then when I did this, and then 10 minutes in, I was fine. Then I did the second one. It was like triple the amount of people. It went from like 50 to 150. And I was on a stage with a microphone. The other one was just my voice. So that was even scarier before, but I got over it quicker. I was like 5 minutes in, I was fine.
What's the biggest realization when you do that stuff?
You have to like go through it. You just have to do it.
I'd say that it's just you realize that it doesn't matter.
Yes, when you're doing it. Yeah.
That's why you want the experience, just to prove to yourself that you realize it doesn't matter. But what you can also do is you can think about other areas of your life where you have felt nervous. You've gone through that same thing, you know, where you thought there was something that was really big and really significant, and you did it and you were like, oh, this doesn't matter. It's just not that deep.
Yeah.
Most of life is like that.
Yeah.
I sell corporate, you know this, with Binder, right? And honestly, half the time I'm in these meetings, I'm laughing, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
And they're like, who is this guy? But I'm just like, it's not that deep. Like, come on. Like, let's like have a lightness in our days.
That probably helps you because every guy they meet is like super serious.
Yeah.
Just wants to get a deal.
It's a pattern interrupt in a way, you know? But even like when you go on stage, it's like, just doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
If you're not good, they won't fucking remember you.
Yeah.
If you're really good, they might. Same as a date, especially with an attractive girl. It's not that deep. There's so many other opportunities. There's so many people. If it's not the right one, if it doesn't work, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
At least you tried.
How important is it in dating to become because part of it's confidence, having a bunch of confidence. So how important is it for someone to like do things that give them confidence, like be in shape, like have money, or even just internal? Because you're probably thinking, well, it's not about that extra stuff, it's the internal. So how does someone develop that internal confidence to do those things?
See, I'm trying to actually figure out how exactly to coach this.
Yeah.
I've said it many times. It's two things. One, accepting the present moment completely, understanding it's not that deep. Two, viewing yourself truly as one of one. Like, shout out to Owen Cook for saying this, but the secret to being really confident is just viewing yourself as you. You are you. There is no one else similar to you, and people either like you, great, or they don't, and they can fuck off. And there is no other person similar even to Orlando. There might be someone that like looks the same and this the same, but they haven't gone through the same life experiences as you. They don't have your same perspective. They don't have your experiences. So how can I even compare you to someone else? I can't. There's no chance.
Yeah.
I think I do that something very well. I really believe that I embody this very well. I am me. You try and explain me to people. I don't know how people do it.
Enigma.
But it's just Piero is Piero.
Yeah.
You know?
I think what you said about like realizing it's not that deep, that's actually huge. Because so this is weird, right? After a night, like if I have a night out and I drink, the next day, I give way less fucks. I don't know why.
You're gonna become an alcoholic.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's the alcohol or if it's that when I drink, then I get maybe looser, care less, and then that carries through the next day.
Yeah.
Got some food.
Thank you, sir.
What'd you order?
Oh, I just fucking love this meal. Steak burrito with egg, guac, some fries as well, but like these fries. Air fried.
Ooh.
So fucking nice.
What do you think Andy Elliott would think of this meal?
Huh?
What do you think Andy
I haven't eaten
Elliott
today,
would
so he
think
can
of
go
this meal?
fuck himself. Also, he didn't shout. He didn't call me out for anything. I think because I was confident with him.
Oh, he didn't call you out?
No. I was actually a bit disappointed. I wanted him to. I wanted him to say something. But I was just there vibing. I was teasing him.
Bit of a live mukbang.
Yeah.
Steak, sweet potato.
Can I move this mic?
Yeah.
To eat it. Yep. Okay. Is that all right?
So, give me some prompts
Give you some.
so that I can just talk while you eat.
All right. Which ones did Trish do? Give me like an example.
Oh, you want like sales ones?
Do you want sales ones?
I don't care.
Confidence? Or
Whatever.
something?
Whatever you want to know. You could ask me about my personal life. Let's do that. Let's talk about my
let's go
upbringing.
for it.
Because I got asked about it briefly today.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask you about this.
My upbringing.
Tell me about your story. Where'd you
Okay.
start? This is quite cool, like this.
Yeah, it actually is.
Tell me about your story. Like,
Okay.
what's your journey? I want to know the story
From
of
the
Orlando.
very start.
From the start.
All right, you're
From the
eating.
top.
We got time. So, I come out of my mother's. I'm born. Orlando is the. And then from about 0 to 12, there was a lot of movement. Like once a year changing schools
No way.
movement. Yeah, different city, different school, new people, new group of friends. So constantly having to meet new people, make new friends, settle down in one spot, next year, gone, every time. So that happened up until about high school. And then in high school, I moved in with my dad. Long story short, relationship with mum, not too great, bit of mental stuff, challenges, things like that. So moved in with my dad, stayed with him like all throughout high school. And that was like where we started to get more stability. I get a bunch of acne. I'm like super skinny. I'm short. And the reason I say that is those were all of my biggest insecurities when I was in high school. And then, yeah, so then after that, in school, didn't give a fuck. Like, did not care about my grades.
Did you care about other people's opinion of you? Do you want fries?
Nah. About other people's opinion. Yeah, 100%. I cared a lot about what other people thought about me. Like, way more than I do now. And I still care a little bit. But yeah, definitely more then. And then a few years later, this was actually a pivotal moment. I met my best friend, Aaron. Aaron, shout out. Such a G. He actually changed my life. He doesn't actually know it. Like, I've told him this, but he probably doesn't actually know how much of an impact he had. He just came in with the most radical stuff. Like, he was vegan, considered the earth being flat, told me to do cold showers, like just stuff I'd never heard before.
Yeah.
Like all this random stuff. And it was right around the time that I got arrested. So I got arrested at like 14 because I went to this abandoned warehouse, broke a bunch of furniture with some friends. We were just kind of being delinquents.
Mm-hmm.
Got arrested from that. My dad grounded me for 9 months.
For her.
Yeah.
Little shit.
Yeah. And then that's around the time I met Aaron. So it was really a perfect match. It was also the time that like feminism was blowing up. And I was watching all like these feminists get destroyed by like Peterson, and then Trump was coming in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was getting like politically interested. I meet Aaron, I'm grounded. So then I focus on self-development. That was like the start of the change. So I started hitting the gym. That was sick. Actually started putting on some muscle. I was like, holy shit, like this is cool. Got more confidence. I was waking up at like 4 a.m., hitting the gym, studying before school. Grades improved. I went from like an E in history, which is like an F basically, to then getting like solid Bs, some As, like doing really well without like naturally having the talent. I was just like studying and working so hard to get it.
Cool.
So that built a lot of my confidence. And then from about like grade 11 and 12, I started to become more of my own person, but still caring what other people think. Graduate, working at McDonald's around this time, start studying construction management at university. 4 weeks in, COVID hits, and I'm staring at the screen, studying online, and I'm like, fuck this shit. This is so boring. Like, what am I doing? I see this guy called Jason Capital on my Instagram, my first mentor, and he was talking a lot about porn addiction. And I was heavily addicted to porn when I was younger, like twice a day. It was fucked up. And I saw a lot of his videos, like teaching guys to get over it. Started to find out, I actually found like Hamza, like NoFap, like just all this shit, like all this self-development stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I ended up buying Jason Capital's course to become a DM setter, essentially. Okay. And then that was like another pivotal moment. Shat myself for like $1,000 at the time. Then I got sold into another company, which was to sell Instagram followers for them.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my first sales gig. And that was in, 2020, 5 years ago. I was 19, working at McDonald's, taking orders at drive-thru.
No way.
And then I start like selling Instagram followers, DMing people from my page, getting them on a call, closing them at like 19 years old. They're like, how old are you? I'm 19. Just had like conviction and certainty. And then, and 5 years of sales and just kept evolving.
I meet a lot of sales guys. We're really fucking good. What differentiates you in your eyes from the others?
I've done a lot of training and I've put in a lot of reps on a lot of different offers. So what happens with a lot of people, I'm actually training a guy at the moment that we sold together 5 years ago at that Instagram company.
Okay.
We're doing some one-on-one sessions. And in the last 5 years, he stayed at that company. And I've sold for like more than 10 different companies, different industries, different niches, different prospects. And he got really good at selling that one offer, making like 30K a month, just like consistently. So had no drive to like change offers. And he got really good at selling that. But now he's selling a different offer. And now he's kind of fucked because he doesn't know the general process to be able to jump different offers. I think because I've done so much training on so many different offers, I know the process like the back of my hand. So any B2C or even B2B, if you're speaking to the decision maker sales process, I know it off the back of my hand, like step by step where I'm going. And after teaching it, you get better as well. So it's probably why I'm so good.
If you had to give one piece of advice when it comes to selling better, what would it be?
Like stay who you are off the call to who you are on the call. Like, yes, you have tactics. Yes, you have a process. Yes, I'm not going to ask you certain questions that I might ask a prospect on a sales call. But the way I speak and my personality comes through on my calls. And I think people can feel that. They can feel that it's me talking to them. It's Orlando. It's not closer for XYZ company. And I feel like they can feel my personality.
Yeah, true.
And just genuinely like sell a good fucking offer. Like don't sell a scam. Sell a good offer. Get really good conviction. Know that offer gets people results and that can get you across the line as well. That's the biggest piece of advice.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the story essentially.
What got you on personal development originally? No, who was was it Jason
Aaron.
Capital?
No, Aaron, my friend. Yeah.
But
He
how?
told me about cold showers.
Oh, and then you started Googling cold showers.
Yeah, I started doing cold showers. And I started researching on YouTube cold showers. And the next minute I'm watching Hamza and Jordan Peterson.
You know, it's funny. I did cold showers to Nickelback. That song I told you about. Yeah. University, Manchester, where it's fucking cold outside. It's like ice water. I would blast cold showers in COVID.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking crazy about me?
Yeah.
2018, I had a podcast.
Really?
2019, I tried to start doing a personal development online brand and I fucking gave up.
Why'd you give up?
So I was a pussy. I gave up because I had the wrong people around me. And then I got into the wrong relationship. I was just so like engulfed in her that I lost myself.
What's the longest relationship you've had?
3 years.
And how long ago was that?
Like 16 to 19. So that was before this that I'm talking about. That relationship was 1.5 years, but fucking intense, bro. Yeah.
Did that breakup make you better?
Yeah, I learned so much from it.
Yeah.
I have regrets from it. I wasn't always good. You know, it was kind of fucked up. And I learned a lot. Like, a lot.
What's one thing you learned?
Gonna go deep, bro. I'll just say this to myself, like back then, like just don't be a dick.
I had similar thing for me, bro.
Cause like, bro, I was like 20, I was like 2 years old now or something like that. And like in retrospect, like there were times where I'd like play with her emotions, cause you can. And that's wrong. I don't do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not nice because they're still a person. You know, like I truly love that person. And I always will. They'll always be in my heart. But now it's a shame because I know they hate me.
Really? Still?
Sure, yeah. Well, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain, yeah. Yeah. Because yeah.
I genuinely think breakups are like, I think ideally you marry the first person. Fuck ideally, whatever. I think breakups actually make men better. Like, if it wasn't for my breakup, I don't know where the fuck I would be. I reckon I'd be a recruiter in a Brisbane office. Probably. If I didn't go through my breakup. And I had similar realizations.
Why do you think that is the case?
So, because when we broke up, I went to Thailand. I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Every restaurant I go to, every walk I do, I did this with her, I did that with her. Oh, we usually play mahjong with her. My grandpa making comments like, like, oh, like no pasta because, X isn't here. Like just little things like that. I'm like, man, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like this is too much. So I just left. And then that was when Closer's Cult started. That was when like started posting more, started connecting more, realizing who the fuck Orlando is. Still in the process of realizing that, but I'm a lot further into it than I was a year ago. I didn't know who the fuck I was a year ago.
You know what's funny? I actually think like this came from Andrew Tate, like why I broke up. And also similar to last year, to be fair. If you look at life like a game of chess, do you play chess?
Not really.
Fine.
But I understand the analogy.
If you look at life like a game of chess, sometimes you look at the chessboard and you got your pieces and the position's fucked. You're not where you want to be. And you're looking and you're like, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? But there is one queen who's perfectly poised to do the attack that you need to do. But you know that if you make that move, you have to sacrifice the queen. But you sacrifice the queen to win the game. That breakup for me, I remember I literally had the feeling of like, I'm sacrificing the queen to win this game.
You broke up with her?
I've never been broken up with.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it's funny because that was genuinely one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life is breaking up with that girl. It's been years. And like, yeah, she was genuinely everything I ever wanted. I know it sounds like I'm not over her now, but fuck it. But like at the time, she was everything I ever wanted. You know, I wouldn't get back together with her now, but she was. And we had something really beautiful, like really beautiful. That's why even these like short relationships that I have sometimes with people, I truly just enjoy every moment because you don't know how long that's going to last. You know, like see me yesterday, you saw the G-Wagon flip, you know, that could have been me driving that car. I could have flipped and I could have been dead. So even me now with you, like, that's why I say presence is so important, is actually really valuing those moments. Yeah. You know, sometimes, especially, I do really believe that girls add like such a beautiful depth to your life. I'm not saying you have to have like be a player in this shit, but just like, you know, as friends or whatever, like it's different. And you know, me in Monaco too. Every single fucking second I savored. You asked Oscar, I had like 3 hours sleep. And I was like, fuck, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, life's like butter, so smooth. Just enjoy it. I went on a tangent there, but yeah.
No, fuck, bro. One thing, you don't need to disclaim, bro. Fuck these disclaimers off.
No,
I do it
right.
too.
You're right.
Fuck them off. These relationships that you have sometimes where maybe it's like a little situation or you have a bit of fun, but it's not like long term. Do you think that affects the girl afterwards?
I think it depends on like your communication with them.
Well, because my take, right, and maybe it's cope, but I'm like, a girl can say she doesn't care. Like, you could be upfront. You could be like, look, this isn't a long-term thing. This is fun, whatever. She could say she wants that. But looking back, would a lot of women not have regrets about, like, these little situationships? And, like, be affected in some way from it?
I think it depends how deep you view it. Like, I don't think it has to be that deep.
Yeah.
You can't just enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is, which is that moment, you know? And, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't, it's like what I said before, I don't think I don't think it's that deep. It doesn't have to be. But I think you do think it is.
I do, yeah. I still feel bad for the last girl that I broke up with.
Okay. But were you fully honest with her? Because a lot of guys aren't.
Not 100%.
Yeah, most of us aren't.
It's not that I lied. It's that I didn't have clarity myself, and I wasn't transparent about the lack of clarity. So it's not that it's not that I knew I wanted something and I didn't tell her that. It was that I didn't know what I wanted, but I didn't tell her that. Maybe that's why I still feel a bit guilty.
That's life.
Yeah.
She would have learned something from it.
Yeah.
And like her perspective can be, that's the thing with my exes. I'm like, I truly value those relationships that I had, even if they didn't work out for the end. There's no such thing if something was good or bad, because it brought you to today. I look back and I'm like, that was actually such a beautiful moment. So tender, so sweet, so loving. It's true. I know
No, sorry.
I'm a faggot, but it's fucking
No,
true.
no, it's because you're eating as well. So tender.
Yeah, it's nice food actually.
How is it?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I'm full.
No, I said, you know what I mean?
Oh, you said, are you hungry? Yeah. I probably do think too deep about it. Yeah. So, what else is there to talk about?
What's your dream?
My mind went to family. Like, sometimes I just listen to what my mind says and I just go with that, and my mind just straight away said family. It was like a really nice family. Yeah, I think there's something, especially the last time I did shrooms, I realized that. Like, I was watching this family in Bali playing, and the dad was like being silly, you know, with the kids, and he had a daughter and a son, and the wife was like playing with them. Oh no, the wife was playing with them, having fun, and the dad was like quite stoic, like, you know, being a father. And I just like zoned in on that, and I was like so focused on that, and I was like, that is what I want. Like, that's beautiful. Because there's something about like, raising other people and like genuinely your own tribe. I think that's why I like, not to plug, but that's genuinely why I fucking love Closer's Cult so much. It's not a fair. It really is like a brotherhood. Like, when we jump on those calls, like, we all want to see each other win. It's like a collective thing. Whenever someone gets a sale, we put in the chat. We're always hyping each other up. Even if it's someone's like first $50 commission, like, sick. How's that first online dollar feel? Like, we just constantly raise each other up.
That's really cool.
And even when I win, like, they praise me, or if someone else wins, or if someone's going through some shit, like, we'll call each other. We'll just like see what's up. Like, bro, mentor aside, like, I'm your fucking brother. Like, talk to me.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I'd say that's my dream.
It's funny you say that. I'm the same.
Yeah.
And I had a similar experience maybe a month and a half ago. I went to this fucking catwalk. I remember it so clearly. I went to this catwalk. It's like called Emirates Fashion Week. I went with Shreya. And we watched the catwalk, and opposite, it was a bit empty, but opposite was this guy, his wife, and 3 children, beautiful children. And the kids were like climbing over the mom, like having fun and stuff. And they had such big, bright smiles on their faces. I was just like, man, like, that's so cool. Like, I really, I'll be a good dad. I really look forward to raising children. I know it's because it adds depth in life.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Well, I think about sales, right? I definitely improved when I started teaching people. And it's the same in life. You probably get better at life when you start raising a kid. Because you have to think, oh shit, how do I want mini me to be? Am I like that? Again, I actually sound like such a fanboy of Andy Elliott. Because I disagree with most of his sales stuff, but I can't disagree with anything he spoke about yesterday.
It was so good.
And that was so true. Like, you have to be the guy that is aspirational to your family. Like, be a good dad. Like, yeah, it's true. I really got to piss.
Me too. I was actually about to say it.
Quick toilet. Which camera? Quick toilet break.
I was actually about to say I need to pee.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're back after a nice little pee break.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about how we like how casual this is. Because maybe, you know, I've thought multiple times, like, you know how we've had a few silences in between? I'm like, man, are people going to skip this shit? And then I'm like, fuck it. Who cares? I'm going to listen back to this.
I didn't realize there were silences.
Really?
I think I'm autistic.
I was noticing.
I didn't notice.
Did you listen back to our other podcast?
No.
I did. I was in Miami listening back to it. I was like,
I mean, I can be super hype.
No,
boom, 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 boom. I've got that in me.
I mean, you're about to have the coffees at like 10:01 p.m. So see how this goes.
The secret to success.
That's wild. He does have a flight at 4 a.m. to be fair.
Come on. I mean, look, I ask me about my like journey as well, because it could be interesting.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Before we do that, you mentioned before your, like, so there's this guy, like, wasn't it Aaron?
Yeah.
This guy Aaron was like quite a big inspiration to you.
Yeah.
You said you moved back in with your dad.
Yeah.
Was your dad like quite a strong father figure? What was your relationship with him like?
I really respect my dad. Not in the sense of, you know, he's this big business guy or whatever, but he's just a good man. Like, and he always put family first. Like, I remember there were times where when him and my mum were fighting, like back and forth, and she would like kick him out of the house. And like, we would be in a different city, whereas our family was in Brisbane. We might be in like Perth or like Melbourne or something. And when they were fighting back and forth, instead of like moving back to Brisbane, he would like sleep in his car just so that he could be in the same city as us and still see us. Yeah. Like shit like that like probably, that stuck with me.
I think we have that in common, because my dad's like had really, for me, it's an interesting relationship with my dad. Even today, ups and downs and whatever. But I really respect him. He sacrificed everything for his family. He genuinely has. Because my grandma lived with my parents for the last 20 years, and she had dementia. And you know how hard it is to live with someone that is not negative, or be around not negative people, or negative people, sorry. Bro, my grandma, I love her. Well, she's dead now, rest in peace. But she would literally like berate him, be like, "Where's your Mercedes?" All of this shit,
really?
You know? And like, this guy's like worn down by his business partner left. He's been fucked over so many times business-wise. He's got diabetes, and like, his mum's living at home, like fucking moaning all the time, always moaning, always problems. Full-time carer as well. 100% it impacted his business, but he never gave up on us as children, and he always put us first. His dream, I asked my mum, his dream for like his whole life has just been to basically set us up. And I'm so grateful for that. And I think the reason I'm bringing it up is because similar to you, like, bro, like 2 years ago, I'm not joking when I say this, dead serious, I could be in fucking Liverpool or Glasgow. My family live in London. If I called my dad and I said, "Dad, I need you to drive and pick me up. I need help," he would fucking come like that.
Yeah.
And I actually think that's where I get it from. Sounds so dumb. Maybe it's just driving's a little thing. I will go out my fucking way for you guys because I see you as my family.
You actually do drive a lot.
I drive so much. I'm a fucking taxi driver. You know, sometimes I look at my route and I'm like, bro, this makes no sense. Like, you're fully going backwards on yourself to then go, because I think it's that act of service is like a form of showing love. It's one of the ways I show love. And I think he's always had that for us.
What was your dad's business?
He's still running a business today with my brother though. But it's so weird I'm gonna open up now. Look, I really love him, I really respect him, but it's weird because it's kind of like because he was fucked over and just beaten and beaten and beaten by the world. Basically, it's kind of like his brain's not functioning properly these days. I don't know how the fuck to explain it. It's so hard to explain. It's literally like, so I really believe in something called the winner effect, which is basically just you compound your wins and you become more and more and more confident. Imagine the opposite, but for 10 years straight.
Yeah.
Family, all your business partners fucking you over. The only thing that he's had in his life is my mum, who's a fucking blessing from God, and us. We're really genuinely good children, and I've got 2 younger brothers.
There's a lot of people like that.
It's really hard, man. It's
the
really
loser
hard.
effect. I mean, fuck, I'm not calling you dad a loser, but the
No.
losing
Yeah,
effect.
no, it fucks your head, you know. And I've been through stages where like I've been in like a losing streak. It's hard to pull yourself out.
Bro, you actually don't realize how good it is until you get in those moments.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I look back, I mean, even now, I'll look back at this point and be like, fuck, you're on fire. But I look back when I did that first travel in Bali, I 100% had the winning effect. Yeah. Everything I fucking touched turned to gold.
That's
and then
me right now.
Yeah. And then when you go through those hard spots, you like gain so much appreciation for that. But you're right. Like it's way easier to keep winning than it is to get out of losing and just get back to neutral.
Yeah.
Your mum, right? She sounds like she really like helped support. So
I actually think in a funny way, they're still together. Okay. I think the reason I spend so much time on relationships, on people, and like working on like trying to help people find their ideal partners, and also for myself, like I'm going through that discovery journey. It's not like look, you can be the best person at dating people, but to find someone that you truly want to spend your life with, which is the ultimate partnership, right? Especially if you want to have kids, and I want to have a few kids. You need someone that's truly kind to their soul. And my mum is the kindest, most giving person I've ever met. Like she's actually like most kindest, most patient person. I try and like learn from that, and I really screen for kindness, you know, not just in my friends, but in my relationships too.
So would you say your mum and dad were like a pretty good example of what a good relationship looks like?
I'd say so, yeah. Because like, you know, like this is also the thing. You see this red pill content that's like, you know, like women just want a monkey branch and they'll just go to the next guy and all of this shit. I look at my life or my family's life and I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be like that. You can find a good woman, you know? My dad's really like, he's literally like always shout, like it's like his nervous system's fried. And yet my mum stays by his side. She truly loves him. And maybe that comes from my grandma. You want to know something that made me cry once? Christmas 2 years ago. Me and my grandma, she's 89 years old at that point. We're outside, it's fucking frosty. It's this is in the countryside in Italy. So she's lived in this house for 50 years. They've literally built it themselves. She smokes. And so it's dark. She lights a cigarette. Lights her face. And I'm next to her and I say, do you think about granddad a lot? There's a guy called Giovanni. He was like a strong farmer, was in the army, this type of dude. He died when I was 1, by the way, so in 2000. This is 2023 we're talking. I say, in Italian, do you think about granddad a lot? She looks to me. Or no, I don't even think she looks to me. I think she just like literally exhaled her cigarette puff and was like, I think about him every moment I'm not asleep. And imagine having so much love for someone and so much respect that she has for him, because she was like, he was a truly good man. He would buy her flowers, make her coffee, like really care about him. Like really care about her and vice versa. That 23 years after passing, your partner is still thinking about you every single moment. That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I would like that. I genuinely want a girl that like really respects me, really loves me for me. You know, they're poor, literally a fucking farm. I think, you know, her wedding was in the same village Her honeymoon was an afternoon to the neighboring village.
An afternoon? What do you mean?
They went for a date. That was their honeymoon. She's worked 7 days a week on a farm for her. You should see her hands, all fucking wrinkled. She's worked hard manual labor since 12. You know, and that's also, I think, something that like I've really learned from her is like that appreciation, which is you can have nothing and be happy. I joke about me saying like, okay, put me in a prison cell, I'll have fun. You know, but I think that matters. And another thing, if I can share.
Yeah.
She turned 90 this year. Christmas Day is her birthday. And she's kind of blind at the moment, but we're at this long table. 20 people. Kids, grandkids, great-grandkid, grandkids' partners, whatever. And there are 20 people there celebrating this woman's life. The joy in her face was something that no business success could ever amount to. And it's also why I personally place such a value. I mean, you know this. I really value my relationships. You know, friends and family. I should call my brothers more, but my parents I speak to most days, and my aunties and uncles, I really actively do this because that's what fucking matters. It's those people that you're with. That's what, like for me, when I think like on my deathbed, I want to have people that really love me around me. You know, that's what to me matters.
100%. Money can't buy that.
No, it can't. It can't. All money does is it buys access, and it just gives you access and resources, you know? Buys time, buys freedom. But otherwise, it doesn't mean shit.
That's beautiful, bro. Genuinely.
What's your, talk to me about your dad. So it sounds like your dad was really kind as well. What's your mum like?
I'm not that close to my mum. She first got diagnosed with schizophrenia, and then it changed to bipolar. But it was just constant, like, there were moments with my dad where, like, I know there were some moments where I could see them loving each other, but I can't remember any. Like, yeah, which kind of sucks. But, yeah, I can't remember any moments, like, actually seeing them be, like, a good relationship or a good couple. The only things I remember were negatives. Like, whether it was, you know,
Fighting or shouting.
Yeah, fighting, getting high, like saying like very like, I won't even repeat them, like very like personal digs at like other family members. But, and the hard thing is I can see that and like have resentment towards her, but then I don't know if that's her or if that's her mental health. You know, because if someone's not in control of their thoughts and that, and they say those things, like, is that her or is that the mental illness? Like, I don't know. And I don't know if I ever will. And yeah, I haven't spoken to her in probably over a year, maybe 2. I haven't seen her for at least 2 years. Yeah.
Do you not want to reach out?
I've thought about it, and like my family pushes me to, like even my dad or like my grandparents and my mum aren't close at all. Like that was an example of them like fighting and having mainly my mum having digs with my family. But yeah, I just don't, whenever I'm with her, it's like a very draining task for me. Like I lose a lot of energy if I see her. And it's hard because like there's moments where I'd like feel like, oh, we had a moment where I really like love her and miss that. Like sometimes I have these cards from her. I still keep these cards because that's like the only like good memories that I have with her is in the writing, but it's not an actual moment. It's just her words on paper. So, yeah, I'm lucky that my dad is such a good person though, because like, if not, like I'd be fucked. Like that'd be double whammy. So, yeah, I haven't really had like an example, I would say, of like what a good relationship looks like from them. But then I look at my grandparents, like I'm very close to my grandma and my grandpa. They have an amazing relationship. Like they have niggles and like little fights here and there.
Yeah.
But deep down, like there's so much love there. And that's cool to see. But yeah, I'm not very close to my mum. Yeah. And I wonder if like that affects me nowadays.
You think it does?
I think that I think I'm self-aware enough to realize that my relationship with my mum probably affects my relationship with women nowadays. Because I was asking ChatGPT about this.
Talk to me.
And it was saying that like the relationship that I have with my mum, because I didn't there were moments where I felt love, but not like a constant feeling of it that normally like you probably have with your mum, right? That maybe I'm always seeking that, like without knowing it. So I really value it a lot. And so when I don't have it, that probably has an impact. But I haven't like properly explored it.
Let me share something as well.
Yeah.
It might be similar. For so much of my life, I placed my sense of self-worth on my achievement and what I was doing in my life. And the reason it was that way is because that's how I wanted to get validation from my dad. I rode for Great Britain. I literally was one of the top athletes. Like genuinely when I was 16, top, I think like technically on paper, I was the best rower at 16 in the UK and France. We did an international race. Like I was fucking winning.
Yeah.
And my dad was literally just like, okay. I remember GCSE, I got straight A's and A stars.
Is that school?
Yeah. So I got straight A's and A stars, like just top results. Sent it to my dad, the screenshot. Bro, on WhatsApp, because it came in summer, I was away from them. My dad just replies K.
Really?
Yeah. It's like he didn't give a fuck. So like, but he does care. But it's how he like was brought up and how he shows love. It's like, and the reason I'm sharing this with you is you'll realize in a second, but it's like for so much of my life, I got my sense of self-worth from what I was doing. And I still do to an extent, but I'm now like just okay with myself. And I think it's part of growing up, you know, like I was really pissed off with my dad for a long part of my life, you know, because I didn't see how much sacrifice he made, you know, and I didn't recognize, like I tried to put the reason I speak about him like this now is because I put myself in his shoes and I'm like, okay, like imagine if my fucking mom was living with me, I'm her full-time carer, she doesn't appreciate me for shit, you know, business partners leaving me, I'm just getting fucked from all angles, you know, that's hard. And yet I'm still trying to do what I can, you know, just plodding along like a fucking madman every day. Because my dad never had mentors or anything like that. And so it's like maturity to recognize this. Yeah. I don't know if this helps you, but like just putting yourself in their shoes. Like if you put yourself in your mum's shoes, bro, like I probably loves you more than anything in the world, but it's just really hard because she has this mental condition that like maybe blocks that part of her, you know. BPD is quite common in women. BPD is common in women, and
what's
then
BPD?
Bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. It's more common. It's a more common trait in women, and then for men, narcissism is more common. The difference is that with like narcissism, it's quite easy to kind of see if someone's being narcissistic because it's more like upfront. Here's an analogy. I don't know where I heard this, but let's say you wanted to go for a run with your younger brother. Your younger brother has one leg. He can't fucking run. Would you have a go at him? Would you be annoyed at him because he can't run?
No.
No, you'd be like, okay. If your mum has a mental illness, there's something wrong with her brain. She's trying her best, but that's like genuinely all she can fucking do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's a mental condition, you know?
Yeah. And she wasn't like...
It's not a choice. You wouldn't choose to be like that.
That's what I was going to say.
You know?
She didn't choose that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing what she can with what she has, probably. It's just really hard with some people like that, you know?
Yeah, and I think part of me doesn't see her because... Yeah. I think I don't see her to avoid... I don't know. Maybe I'm deep down, like... avoiding something with her.
Bro, it's that would be painful, man. I'd like, given listening to you, like, it's fucking painful, this shit, you know?
But it's weird because I'm kind of numb to it. Like,
of course.
I don't actually get that sad about it, even though it might sound sad, and like objectively I say it, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, that's sad. But then I don't know. I just always think like, oh, someone's got it worse. That's just how I deflect it.
That's fair. But like, this is like why I'm gonna push you a bit here.
Yeah.
I think you should talk to her. You don't have to do what you want to do, but like if she died tomorrow, you'd regret not talking to her. And I'm also saying that because my grandma, who I like basically half raised me at points because my dad wasn't there, my mum was working too. Bro, like the last time I saw her, I remember crying because like I was like, fuck, like I'm not gonna see you again. And then like I didn't call her much after that, maybe 2 or 3 times. And I can't even remember the last time I spoke to her, but like I would do I don't know, I fucking give anything to like just go back and like rehab those moments with her.
Yeah.
Because life's precious, man.
Yeah.
And like if your mum went tomorrow, you probably would regret not speaking to her. And she could. Hopefully, touch wood, she doesn't. But yeah.
It's true. I will. When I go back to Australia, I will. Yeah. I think because even it is quite selfish to avoid that just for me, when she would probably want nothing more in the world than to see me.
It's okay to be selfish to an extent. And I'm not saying to go and live with her.
Yeah.
But you can give her a fucking afternoon. She literally birthed you for 9 months. You know what I mean? Like she gave a lot of years to you.
Yeah.
This is part of maturing. It's confronting this shit in your life that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know? And it's funny because like in this online money space or whatever you want to call it, it's just like grind, money. It's like there's more to life than just that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny because I also think that people forget this, you know? They like see you as this online persona. They're like, this guy just grinds 24/7. Like you're a one-dimensional character. All you are is work. Bullshit. We're human beings, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So fucking true. Yeah. And it's like, because if I was thinking about if a student had something like that with their parent and they were, you know, struggling to maybe have tough conversations, my advice, have the tough conversation. Have the tough conversation. Have the conversation you don't want to have.
Exactly.
See the person you don't want to see.
Yeah. It forces you to grow as a person. It's part of your character development.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's like frog in the throat kind of moment, you know?
Yeah.
When you like go and you're up to the door to knock or whatever, like it will feel fucking like fuck. It will.
Yeah.
But you'll be very glad you did it after. Just like silly example, going up on stage. You didn't want to do it, but I was the friend that pushed you and you're happy you did.
Facts. The best friends push you to do shit that you don't want to do.
Yeah, it's true.
That you know you need to do.
What else do you need to do that you're not doing?
Get in shape. Like, get like really good shape.
Do it.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know where to go from here.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it is true though. Like I was gonna talk about salespeople because, like, genuinely, the best salespeople would do that. The best coach would eat the frog.
What did someone yesterday say? Be the man you want to be.
Yeah.
It's the man you want to be. Hide away from the shit in his life. Does he confront it head on? Say, yeah, it's fucked up. My mom's not in a good space. But like, I'm man enough to go and like do what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Just go see her at least once, bro. And if anyone's watching this, like, there's probably something in your life right now that you know need to do. Not just in a work scenario, but personal scenario too. Fucking do it. Another thing, let me tell you something else. Because I get fucking pissed off that no one does this. I'm saying this in my own life too. Any of my friends watching this, sometimes you guys piss me off. And my family too. Because it's always me. I swear to God, it's always fucking me that reaches out 99% of the time to my old friends and to my family. You know? Stop being so fucking self-obsessed. I actually care about other people. That's why do you think I have such good, deep relationships with people, even after not seeing them for such a long time? Aunties, uncles, grandparents. It fucks me off. No one does this. Like, not to put you on the spot, but when was the last time you spoke to your uncle or auntie?
My aunt I'm quite close with, like
Okay,
once a
fine.
week.
But a lot of people really don't, you know?
Yeah.
Even like once a month, you know? I've got cousins, they live in Italy. They don't fucking pick up the phone to talk to their cousin or like their auntie that's in like the neighboring village, you know? And then Piero over here, like living, you know how busy my life is.
Yeah.
It's not fucking easy for me to do this stuff. And I probably sacrificed some business success for doing this, but it's where my values are. I fucking call my auntie and I call my uncle, even if it's 5 minutes, half an hour. You know, it really spreads positivity.
Yeah. It's interesting because I just saw a reel by a guy that is in the sales space and was saying that he missed like a funeral to close deals, and then he was going to grief about it over the weekend. And everyone has their own. I'm not judging him.
Yeah, fine.
Everyone's got their own way of doing it. But if that was, yeah, like I would say for me, it would like that takes over everything. Like if my mum, you know, when anything happened, like fuck all this shit off. If I got a mastermind plan in Bali or if I got this flight, whatever, like I'm there.
You know what's funny? So I'll tell you another story. One of my best friends from university, bro, he moved to Australia, dropped everything to do a really good finance job. He's now back home because his mum's got dementia. His dad also has, this is a fucking sad podcast, but his dad has dementia and his mum is also like in hospital or something. He's a Nigerian guy, Nigerian family. He's the oldest son. So he's like similar to Italian vibe and Indian side. Is like oldest son takes responsibility. So of his siblings, he's had to leave his whole fucking life in Australia, go back home and become a full-time carer. He's our age. He doesn't want to fucking do that. And then he's seeing me post about Monaco and all this shit and living my life, right? So Franco, I hope you're watching this. But I said this to him. I was like, bro, this is the shit that truly matters. Career, like life's long. You can make more money. You can't get these moments back with your family.
Yeah.
You know? And if you're worried, like, okay, I'm going to lose out and like I'm, you know, time-wise, bro, the amount of respect that he has from me, but like I've got like for him because of this is just like 10x any fucking, I respect him more for dropping his whole fucking life, moving back to look after his parents because no one else can, than like if he sold a business for like 10 mil or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Because like, that's really hard, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's deep. It's like fucking like heavy shit.
Especially when you're in the moment.
Yeah, man.
Or even if you're going through the winning effect, everything you touch, then put that on
Imagine
pause.
you're in that and then you get something that just sucks you from it. Someone else said this. When you're favored by God, you're favored by the devil. I said this to him. I said, look, had a really good time. Now you're being tested. This is God or life, whatever you want to call it. This is a spiritual journey that you have to go through to see who you truly fucking are. And I'm very proud of him because he's put his money where his, or his values and his life where his like values truly are. It's easy to say, oh, I really care about my family and like this and this shit. And like, okay, how much do you call them? Would you drop everything for them? Do you really care? Would you just say you care?
Are you religious?
I'm spiritual. I have a lot of religious values, but I haven't found a religion that I'd follow. I don't follow a religions per se. What about you?
If someone asked me, I would say Christian. Do I follow everything that the Bible says? Of course not. But it actually helped me more than I knew it would when I was going through my breakup, actually. Like, I got way closer to God after my breakup. Because towards the end of the relationship, I was starting to get back into Christianity. Like, my whole family's Catholic. And I was never really, like, that into it. And I was starting to get more into it. And I remember I'd be in bed, like, reading the Bible, trying to study it next to her. And she didn't have much interest in it. Anyway, then we broke up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this thing. I started going to Bible studies every Friday. That helped me so much. So since then, I definitely still feel a connection. I'm just lazy in my consistency with it. I used to pray like every night, and every time I would ask for something, I remembered catching myself and going, shut up. Like, what are you thankful for? That was one thing I learned from it that really helped. And that helped me be a lot more grateful. And for some reason, I've just stopped doing that the last few months. Just gotten out of practice with it. I know I should be, I just don't. But whenever I am, life tends to get better. Not in like how much money I make, but how fulfilled I am, how happy I am. It's always better when I actually study and I actually like practice it. I think it's
Probably a sign you should.
yeah. I
Or
think
add
it's,
another strength as well to you, or like its depth of life.
yeah. Well, I think it's a good moral compass
100%.
because also I think what's so good about it is whatever religion it is, if you have a being, let's call it, that is above humans, like that's the ultimate aspiration. You could look like in the Bible, it's called like false gods, right? Like not to praise false gods.
Mm.
Like you could look at Andrew Tate or Andy Elliott or whoever the fuck you want to look up to. Like that's great. But if you're religious, like they're not God.
Mm-hmm.
Like God is like,
The number one.
yeah. And I think there's power in that because if you truly believe that there is this like almighty being that is genuinely perfect, it's something to aspire towards.
Mm.
So how do you like, because when you say you're
I've got a different
spiritual-
take on God.
Yeah, go.
So religion, I think, are guiding principles to live a really good life, or a good life that benefits society and creates win-win scenarios for all. Because I think, like, for example, like don't commit adultery, do this, do that. Like those, they're just good fucking values that I'd argue you should live by.
Yeah.
Right? It's just about being a good person. Now, the different modalities, i.e., if someone's, if it's like through like Christianity, I'm Sikh as well, like Sikhism. Like I think if you boil all these religions down, like simmer it down to the core values, they're very similar. You know, basically be a good person. For me, though, connection to God is connection to oneness and expansion in the universe, and really is about being fully present. If I look at Muslims, for example, when they pray, they put their head to the ground. And when I speak to my Muslim brothers or Muslim friends, I say to them, what do you feel when you do that? Put your head to the ground and pray to Allah. And it's like, they're just like there and they're present. It's the same, like, honestly, I think it's really beautiful. If you travel, don't just go to the fancy restaurants and shit. Check out like religious places. You know, like, bro, Vatican City, when I went, I was literally like, fuck, this
Where's
is
that?
crazy.
Is that in?
It's in Rome.
Oh, right.
Or it's a city. Anyway,
Okay.
it's in Rome.
Yeah.
But bro, it's crazy. And like, you see it and you're just like, there for sure is a God or something. But for me, what it does is that beauty just brings you into the present moment. And to me, that's like the true connection of God, is where you don't have like other things or like any clouds in your mind. You're just there. I'd argue that's what being close to God is. Being fully aware, fully present, fully in the now. And something that I'm working on.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes back to the presence that you spoke about.
Because I think that's where the lightness in the eyes come from.
Being present.
Because you can have priests that have done dark shit, you know. I don't think they're really religious. I don't think they're actually close to God at all. You can follow religion as much as you want, but if you're not truly there, because if you are truly present, for example, that was good food. I'm present, so I actually feel good eating it. If it was a McDonald's burger, you taste its shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you watch porn, in that moment, if you're present to watching porn, you're like, fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not close to God.
No.
But being present is those like truly beautiful moments, you know, that are almost like buttery, velvety, asatirical, you know, like dreamlike.
Even like drinking, right? Because like when you're drunk, you're not fully there. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink and like drinking is a sin.
I haven't drunk for 5 years. What's another word for alcohol?
Don't know.
Spirit.
Oh yeah.
You ever thought
So
that?
you're drinking spirit.
It's because they're like,
Isn't that a good thing?
well, I think it's however you take it. But what it does is it like brings you into it's supposed to block your thinking, but you're doing it through an external substance. Now it's ironic I say this because I've had nicotine and I have a fucking coffee. Fuck it. It's that oneness. It tries to give you that spirit, which tries to bring you into the presence. But the thing with drinking and any other drugs, like I said, I haven't drunk in 5 years. Because it's fake, it's like a cheat. And so you have it, you get this free spike, but then it goes away and you actually crash down further than where you were before.
When did you realize you wanted to stop drinking? Like, I know 5 years ago, but what made you do that?
You know, I tell people I was an alcoholic, but I wasn't. You know, when I went to university, I really struggled because like the UK has a strong strong drinking culture.
Yeah.
You know, you heard Oscar's stories. And like, that's just not me. And I remember being like around my friend, like I've tried drugs and this shit. And I remember being around my friend who I thought were my friends at the time. I was just getting really pissed and like, I just didn't like it, man. I just really didn't like it. And I think it's because I've like watched personal development stuff since I was like 15, 16, you know, and I just remember thinking like, this is wrong. Like, I don't know. So I've always like, I've never been like a big drinker.
Yeah.
And then when on my 21st birthday, it's actually been 4 years, 9 months, whatever it is. But like on my 21st birthday, I remember saying to my friends, lads, I want to stop drinking. 21st birthday in Poland, Krakow, I stopped.
What'd they say?
Thought I was joking.
Did they tease you for it?
A little bit, but they accept me. Like, they're all fine with it.
That's good. That's one thing I like about Dubai, actually. It's like, you're not encouraged, at least the circles that we hang out in. I've never felt encouraged to drink while I've been here. Is that just Dubai as a whole, or is that just the people that we hang out with?
It's the people, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. But, no, mate, it's Dubai as well. But I also think it's the people.
That's really cool because...
If our group was in Bali, we wouldn't be telling you get shots, would we?
I don't know. I haven't seen our group in Bali.
Come to Bali.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because a lot of people drink in Bali. There are a lot of people that don't. You know, they have their spiritual awakenings. But there are a lot of people who do, especially when you go to Finns. And you see a lot of drunk people.
I don't mind drunk people. You know what's funny?
A lot
like,
of drunk Aussies.
Do you know what's... sometimes people are like, how can you be around drunk people sober? It's actually quite freeing because drunk people won't remember a thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually part of how I've become who I've become. It's because I really don't give a fuck what I say. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck with anyone.
Yeah. Let alone.
But I think it started. No, I actually think it started because I was going out, and I was like, "Fuck it, no one's gonna remember this, so I can be as retarded as I want to be. Everyone's gonna assume I'm drunk." You know, I go out and people come up to me and they ask me for drugs. You know how much of a brain fuck that is? I've literally like several times, not once, I've had people come to me and say, "Yo, like, do you have something?" I'm like, "What?"
I got vibes.
Yeah, I got vibes. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
Or like, what are you drinking? Like, Coca-Cola. They're like, with? I'm like, Coca-Cola.
Kool-Aid.
You know, like genuinely. And it like baffles people, which
That's
is also
cool.
a funny realization that someone is fucking confused that you could have that much fun sober. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. So there's a lot about you though, and your vibe.
Fair.
The fun guy. Things
Fun
are fun.
guy. That sounds so gay.
Oh yeah. Yes. What are you most looking forward to in Bali? Because you fly tonight at 4 a.m. I know you haven't thought about it, but if you really thought about it.
I think speed running this.
Speed running?
You know, like speed run.
How do you mean?
As in like, I'm going to Bali. I've never been to Bali before. Watch how in like 3 days, by this weekend, it's Wednesday. I will arrive Thursday night. You watch by Sunday the stories I'll fucking have. Promise you.
Because you're there for a month, pretty much. 6th of July, right?
No, it's supposed to be till end of June.
End of June.
30th
Okay,
of
so
June.
almost a month. Three weeks.
Yeah, 3.5.
Monaco V2. The thing
is, can I?
Yeah.
If you're a guy watching this and you're like, how do I get women? I've proven to you fucking live in Monaco how you can get really attractive girls that like are into you for you with no money, competing against Formula One drivers and guys with a fuck ton more money than me and private jets. And now I'm going to do the same in Bali with a flab pack, doing it to these guys that are like ripped to shreds and like fucking, like alpha males and shit, whatever you want to call it. And will also make more money than me today. I'm going to be like, sup bitches.
You definitely broke some limiting beliefs I had about being able to attract proper tens. Like proper tens. And
I'm not joking. You see the level of girls.
I see it. Proper tens. I'm not capping. Yeah. People probably won't believe you or I.
Now, honestly, sometimes I'm on dates with these girls and I'm like, just look at them. I'm like, fuck me, you're hot.
But this is the thing. So these are the beliefs you broke for me. I thought, like probably most guys, you got to be super jacked, super good looking, or make a shit ton of money to be able to attract a 10. You went to Monaco with the richest of the rich, some of the most good looking guys, with the nicest shit, nice watch, car, whatever. And I watched your story in, what was the car? What was the car you're driving?
Peugeot 208.
That. It wasn't that great.
Some shit car.
And you had
cheapest car I could find.
3 supermodels.
4
supermodels in heels getting out of that.
Yeah.
While guys are pulling off in their sports cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're going to go to Bali, where there won't be the monetary things like that, but they will be jacked, good-looking guys.
Yeah, they are.
And you'll pull more.
I know.
How does that feel?
It's fun. It's fun.
What would your piece of advice be to a guy that looks at that and goes, man, like, how do I become like Piero? Like, how do I become so good with women?
My piece of advice for someone that wants to become better with women is to kind of detach from the matrix. Look at it and see through the web of lies. The web of lies being you don't need more money. You don't need to be better looking. You don't need to be more jacked. You don't need fucking anything. All you need is confidence and to truly view yourself as one of one, to bring a good vibe and to have fun. If you can do that, women are actually going to be so fucking grateful that you are like a breath of fresh air. I've got so many friends that are girls and they're sick and tired of you being like, they're so sick and tired of you having this confidence that comes from these external factors because it's not true. And I get pissed off at this because I'm like, I wish I knew this sooner. Rant.
No, it's facts, bro.
It's true.
Facts machine.
Yeah. That's it. That's the high level. That's the high level.
So what was it? What was the main point?
View yourself as one of one. Have a good vibe. Be fun. Realize it's not that deep.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm trying to,
ultimately
bring
you
it
can
all
just
together.
boil that down to not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Like if you just don't care.
Yeah.
So someone is super attached to the female judgment. How do they become so detached? Like, how do they just not
give a bit of
give a fuck?
self-discovery, like why?
Why do they care?
It's because you want validation from someone else. And I still do to a certain extent. Much better at it, but it's a process, right? Why do you want that external validation? Why are you not thinking, is this person fit into my life? Are you in the buyer frame or the seller frame? It's about flipping that script, you know? The only difference when you're with really attractive girls is they've got very strong frames and they're used to flipping the script because everyone wants to be with them. But when you're the guy that's like, I don't care if I'm with you or not, it changes things.
How much of it is down to you just doing it through action?
Look, when you teach sales, you can like guys can do 5 years of sales and get to your level, or they can work with you and they can get there in 6 months. It's the same with me.
Did you have a mentor?
I've had mentors and I've also just gone through a lot. I've done the 5 years. I've done the 10 years. And I've done the harsh breakups. I've done the fuck, I wish I didn't do that. You know, I've read all the fucking books.
Yeah, the reps.
Watched all the fucking, I've put the reps in, bro. How many nights have I been out on? How many nights have I gone out in my life? How many times have I been rejected? How many messages have I sent? You know? I don't know how many fucking dates I've been on in my life. I spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah. So I've learned the hard way. I'm just telling you to learn the easy way.
So where can a guy that like doesn't have, because one thing I noticed about you have a lot of female friends, right? And when you have female friends, it's easier to get other women in the mix because it's kind of like that pre-selection. So how does a guy start building a circle with women? How does he start getting those first few interactions and meeting more of them? Where does he go? What does he do?
I mean, you literally did it last night. You realize that. You went to an event, you were fun, you brought a good vibe, and you met like several different girls.
Yeah.
All you needed to do is say, like, if you said to like 4 of the girls that you spoke to yesterday, hey, come for dinner after, they would have come with you.
Yeah.
Now they're your friends.
Yeah.
Then do something else fun, invite them to that. Just like any relationship. This is one of the biggest mistakes that guys make, is they view women differently to men. If you want a friendship with a girl, why is it different to wanting a friendship with a guy? Still fucking friends. People are people.
So events.
Take a leaf out of the like liberal book, or whatever you want to call it, and just view people as people. You know, there is like real power in that. Someone's gender doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
They're souls, they're humans, just like you and I. We're the same.
It ain't that deep, bro.
It ain't that deep. No, but it's true though.
Yeah.
Just like see someone for who they are.
Cool. What else?
I don't know. How are we for time?
We got another 15.
Okay.
I haven't done a podcast at 10:45 p.m. yet. This is the latest I've done. What's we got? 15 minutes. Should we get ChatGPT involved?
Yeah, go for it.
Speed run it.
Go for it. Let's be. So I'm just getting these texts from.
Let's ask ChatGPT for some ideas. I'm on a podcast with my friend Piero, and we are getting to the end. We have 13 minutes left in the session, and we want you to prompt us with some questions / talking points that will get some interesting conversations going. Use the knowledge that you have about myself and Piero. I don't know if I've talked to ChatGPT about you before.
Hello? 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
What's it saying?
Rapid fire. All right, ready? Okay. What's something you used to believe about success that now makes you cringe?
No, I should ask you this stuff and you should do the day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you know, what do you think? What's something you used to believe about success that now makes you cringe?
I honestly have no idea.
Fuck it.
Next
What
one.
was the lowest moment in sales? What was your lowest moment in sales and how did you bounce back?
Okay, getting fired. Getting fired from a men's health offer I was on. So I used to sell a men's health offer, worked with older guys, 40s, 50s, 60s. They were struggling mentally, physically, and I was selling on that offer. First 2 months, great. Third month, absolutely flopped. World Cup was happening. I had shoulder dislocations. I wasn't sleeping. My diet was shit. Total incongruence. And then I couldn't hold these guys accountable on the calls. I was selling them fitness and health packages when I was not on it myself. Flopped. Got fired right after Christmas. And then I actually cried when I got fired. And then I went to Muay Thai. Like straight after I went to Muay Thai, did a sesh. And then I was like, that's going to be like, I'm going to become the guy they regret firing. It was kind of the same mentality I had when I got broken up with by my ex. I'm going to become the guy she regrets breaking up with for the rest of her life. And then I just bounced back from that.
Are you that guy?
I'm becoming that guy. I'm definitely on the right trajectory to becoming that guy.
What separates that guy from you today?
He's in better shape, more successful, like
Define
financially.
success, financially.
Yeah, it makes more money. More of an impact. Does more for other people. Those 3 things.
How long do you think it will take you to get there?
I don't know how long it'll take me to get there, but if I really think about it, I mean, to be fair, I already have. I think for most women, I already have all of that in me. Like genuinely, like I care a lot about other people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good man.
You are.
I make good money.
You make really good money. You make a lot of fucking money. You realize that? Like you make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You don't realize it, but you do.
No, I don't.
You fucking do.
I have I mean, I already am that guy to an extent. I think it's now it's for me. Now
I think you
it's
need
where
to
I wanna
identify as that guy. I don't know if you truly view yourself as fit.
No, No, sorry, you're right. Not fit.
And all of this stuff was like, what did Andy talk about?
He literally said to me, get in shape.
No, I know, but I'm not just saying that. But like, first you need to view yourself as someone who is in shape. Then once the identity's there, reality will catch up.
Make decisions like
You know?
the fit person.
Yeah.
Before I am that
Because
person.
but you need to like start acting as him already. you know?
Yeah.
And don't view it as an end goal. It's a process. Don't beat yourself up. Like, why am I not that person yet?
I do that a lot.
I know you do. Don't.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Because that probably takes you away from the present moment too.
Yeah.
You know? Because you're like, fuck, like,
I'm not
didn't
there.
eat well or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I do it too sometimes. But then I just remind myself, okay, like, fuck it. From this moment, like, let's just focus like one step at a time. You know?
Yeah. Every decision.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Yeah. It's all right.
I think I'm pretty much.
We can.
Any more? Oh, yeah.
Tell me. I got some more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's one of your craziest sales stories? Is there any sale that really stands out to you?
Yeah, I sold to this guy a 15K. It was on that Men's Health offer, actually. A 15K package. He made a load of money, millions of dollars a year in real estate. Had a wife, kids, but he was addicted to cocaine. And it was like tearing his marriage apart, brink of divorce, felt like absolute shit, even though he was making all this money. And one, it was cool because he made a change and he got sick results after. But it was also cool because that was actually the first moment I genuinely saw a real person that I spoke to that made a lot of money that had a shit life in that sense. That was the first example I saw of that, of, oh, money can't solve everything. So that one was pretty cool. Are there any women you've dated that you're like, that was a crazy experience, or the most memorable?
I've had some crazy experiences, for sure. But I view each moment as just really beautiful. Like, if I'm with someone, I just really value their time, you know? Like, that's what I was saying. Like, I view men and women equal. Like, me being here with you, like, I value your time. Just like if I'm with a girl, I value the time that I'm spending with her. You know, I was on a date the other day. I really cherished every single one of those moments, you know? Because that's what I'm going to remember. And even if it doesn't work out well, or well in whatever capacity you want, like, you can still, like I said before, you can view it for what it was, which was a beautiful moment, a shared connection that you had. You know, I think I'm really non-judgmental too. That helps. I know you didn't ask that, but
You're quite the romantic.
I definitely am.
I don't think people realize how deep you go. I mean,
there are layers to this.
Not deep in
you
that
made
sense.
it sus, man. I didn't. I was gonna breeze past it, but
I can't help myself.
yeah, but you can't remember. Same for the ladies.
Sounds so gay.
No, yeah, it shocks people. It's because I'm always like bantering around, but there is depth to me. Smart, surprisingly.
Yeah,
I'm actually quite smart as well. Shock.
Yeah. But I think that's what makes you appealing to men and women. That depth, right? You're not one-dimensional. You're funny, but you've also got this depth.
Yeah, I think I'll put it out here. I do think I'll blow up at some point.
What do you mean you think?
Okay, I'm going to blow up at some point. Because if I look at Andrew Tate's stuff, the reason he's so good is because he actually has depth to him and he's a fun guy and he's a vibe and whatever. And he's him.
Multi-dimensional.
Yeah, you know? And I have that. And I've been through so much shit. I've been through so much shit at my age. It's crazy. I've done so many random ass things. Yeah, the other day I gave some lift to some random guy, like beggar on the street.
Really?
Yeah, like 2 days ago. I didn't even get to fucking tell you. You see, like, just too much random shit happens, you know? Even today, like, coming here, two random guys get in my taxi. I'm just like, okay, another day in Pierre's life. You know what I mean? Like, I go through random ass shit. My life is not NPC at all. So I think because of that, like, me sharing more and more of my content, people are going to be like, buy into that character. Well, not character, buy into me in a way, you know?
How old are you now?
25.
Do you think age plays a factor, or it's more life experience?
In what way?
Just for having that energy that attracts people.
I think it's the confidence, and the confidence can come through age and experience. But you're confident already. You've got a bigger audience than me.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm not asking for me.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it matters. You've got like 14-year-olds that have massive audiences.
Yeah.
You know, but they're just them.
I know a 20-year-old that he's a G and he's like had so much life experience. And he's 20, like military, this. I think that's what adds the depth. It's life experience, not the age. To be fair, bro, even already we have lived more than a lot of 60, 70-year-olds.
I could fucking die tomorrow, be happy, bro.
Bro.
Done it all.
That's wild though, isn't it? That like, again, like, and this is more for me, just forgetting how good my life actually is. Like if I compare it to the average, bro, the average, not even just the average 23-year-old, the average person, the average fucking person, like doing what I'm doing, traveling the world, 23, meeting all these people, meeting genuinely like millionaires, like super successful people from Australia. There's not many Australians in Dubai.
Yeah, it's true.
Like it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of cool. Like there's a lot of Brits, there's a lot of people from Europe, from Middle East. There's not many Aussies. Like from all the way there to Dubai. And like not that alone, but just everything that I'm doing, like I just lose that perspective so quickly.
You in Miami last month.
Yeah, legit. I legit forgot I was in Miami. Yeah, like
then you're like, oh, I might go to Bali, I might go to Australia, maybe New Zealand. Yeah, then I'll come to Europe. Like, who the fuck lives like you? You know?
I actually forget that.
Yeah. It'll be cool to see you my age in 2 years.
Yeah.
Because you're still, like, you're younger.
Dude,
It's
even
really
2
cool.
years ago, it was crazy the level of progress in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Compared to 2 years from now.
Bro, I wish
me.
you could have met me this time last year.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm different, man.
Better now, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So why do you want me to have met you a year
Just
ago?
the contrast is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see.
Yeah.
In what ways were you different?
I just wasn't this, like, I'm fucking confident now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really am.
What's so significant about the last 12 months that's changed that
I
confidence?
told you, coming here, detaching from whatever the fuck people care or whatever people think about. Just truly like saying, fuck it, I'll figure it out. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
And like proving to myself and to the world.
Yeah. I think we're up. Fucking banger of a pod.
That was so good, bro.
That was sick, bro. Mate, all the best in Bali.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you there soon.
That was really good.
Peace.